yo, you want to play some shit? Defenders of Fuckatron City. Dude, this is one of the worst games I've ever played. And my friend Chad was like, yeah, I bet you can't beat this. And like, yeah, I bet you I can. I'll beat it. And then he hands me this Drek. And I'm like, this is solid crap. I had never even really heard of the damn game. I think it was like a cartoon or some shit. Anyway, what was this, LucasArts or whatever? It doesn't even matter. Whoever made this game's an asshole. That's whoever it was. But, you know, back in the glorious late 80s, early 90s, there was this thing called Ninja Turtles, man. And everybody wanted to be, you know, Ninja Turtles. So we need to get our game out where the 4 playable characters and you can swap them back and forth. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES is actually a pretty damn good game. People just bitch really because the damn water level's too damn hard, but the game's actually really good. Defenders of Dynotron City is god-awfully bad. So you got your fake-ass Avenger characters. There's like useless hammer guy. There's this girl here I use. She's an Electro girl. She's fast. She's actually good. There's another character that shoots bullets or something. I can't remember. And there's like shitty dog character. And so you use these guys and you play through the game, and you got to swap back and forth of them. They, you know, they each got their own life bars and stuff like that. And so it, you know, each one of them has different abilities. They're actually more diverse than, say, like the original Ninja Turtles game, which was pretty much all Donatello. It was Donatello and friends. But you know, they have that, they copy it, and they do so bad. God, how can you make this game just terrible? This is me fighting the final boss. There's something you have to do. You have to have like 20,000 shields you have to break through in order to beat him, and then you go back and forth and shoot him. And I specifically remember this being just terrible and taking like 10 or 15 minutes, maybe even longer. And then when you're playing it, and I think he kills you in 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, it's just god awful, man. It's terrible, and it feels like you fight this dude for 20,000 hours, and you don't even know if you're going to win or not because there's like a limited amount of shield breaking things you have to do or some shit. I don't even remember how I beat it. It's one of those things you look up a guide, you do it one time, and you never ever touch the piece of shit game again. I decided to include some WCW World Tour music here because the music in this game is atrocious. It's like schizophrenic. Every time you press the button, or you know, you go to a different screen, or you change your character in the option menu, the music changes like immediately, and it's like really frantic and insane, and it sounds like just click. Just somebody just smashing freaking fingers on the keyboard, pressing some buttons. I'm a fucking keyboardist. They're like, this is shit. It's shit balls, and it's like ear-piercing damage, man. And so it's like, oh, yeah, this is gonna test your masochistic super level. So it's like, how much tolerance can you got? Can you tolerate extreme annoyance? It's like, yeah. And like the first level is, how would you even describe it? It's definitely a where the fuck do I go type of game, but where it's like you have a map and your character can only go left and right, but in the map itself he needs to go up and down, or you're going back through areas and stuff like that. And so it leads to this thing kind of like Castlevania 2 or Goonies 2, or I believe it was Friday the 13th, I think was the other one, where you can't really figure out what the fuck's going on until you play this damn thing. You're just lost as hell. There's no basic, oh well, my character starts on the left, so I should go to the right. Oh no, that ain't how that shit works. Like, here, figure out how to do a 2D game in a 3D world or some stupid shit like that, and it's like, you're just lost as fuck. After you get through the first level, there's like a mall level that's a little bit more basic, and there's some ones, they're just kind of almost straight side-scrolly levels. The monsters are huge, terrible hit sponges, and so the best way to kind of play it is to learn to avoid or take advantage of their terrible hit detection, because, you know, there'll be parts where they're trying to attack you and they're actually missing, and you can just sit there, or there'll be parts where you can hit just the fucking air and it's damaging them, and so you're just kind of using whatever kind of little glitch or exploit to move forward. And it's pretty obvious if you played a lot of these games that are broken, you can find the things and just kind of do it. So I ended up beating this game in just the afternoon. Chat's like, no one's ever beaten this game ever, and honestly, I haven't looked recently, but at the time I might have had the only damn playthrough on YouTube of this fucker. It's like, thanks, Chad. You give me that exclusive content. And normally when I do find a super niche game and I'm the only one who's done it, I actually get hits off of it. I mean, mate, no one never sent me no messages about this piece of shit because it's crap. It's crap terrible. And, geez, what else do you talk about it? I don't think there's much more else to talk about. Oh, we gotta give it the rating, though. We're gonna give it the rating. There's no fucking pause for this game. All the pause are down. Now, as Kasuge, it's actually pretty good, but it's one of those 5-minute type things of good, because it's like, here, bro, play this, and they play it, and they're like, wow, this sounds terrible. This is dreck, and then you just kind of quit. But you haven't really reached the levels of Kasuge. You can really the best in. You can really look at the hammer guy and see just how useless he is. I only used the hammer guy like there's like a boss before the final level, and then I used the hammer guy from left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, and then that's it. And then I don't know what else was the use of a hammer guy. He was just a giant meat shield that sucked. But that's all the aggressions. As a Kasuge, there's just 5 minutes of fun. If you freaking have bought, even though it's cheap, if you bought this game, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Or you're just a collector. Don't buy this game. But as an actual game, it's just both paws down. We don't even need to describe it. Kitty just fucking puked a hairball just thinking about it right now. And Brian's just turned his nose up to it. Bro, it's just rough. Highly not recommended. Fuck this game.